Hey big and little peeps, and welcome to my video. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different, so I've decided to watch President Rose's stream. Hold on,ちょっと待って. Yeah, this. Sorry guys. This is my style now. This is basically this sort of stream where he and Paragon decided to uh, talk about Xenoverse 3 and such. And I, instead of like gathering the like all of the errors Paragon has, I'm gonna point out the main errors that he has. Paragon, if you're watching this, I'm not here to say like you're wrong and I'm right. I'm just here pointing out that what you said is either false or is a straight up lie, or in the how to say this, like in the section where you talk about the father of Goku Sesh, I'm gonna say that either you don't remember correctly or you just made it up. I'm not so sure. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, before I do that, if you are watching this video, I'm talking to you viewers, do not harass, dogs, or even threaten Paragon here. This video was meant for entertainment purposes only. Remember that this video is meant for fun, meant for like small amounts of criticisms and about my feedback of from Paragon's arguments. All right, now that I laid out the descript the description, let's get into the video. Now, there are some few things that people are pointing out within the chat, that Xenoverse 3's trailer is an announcement trailer. And there's actually a difference between these two. Announcement trailers are basically just, as the name implies, it's just a trailer that announces the game's arrival and when it will get into the store. I mean, it is okay to have an argument, but Paragon's argument is just says, "Yep, I have a feeling," and having a feeling is fine. But it's just overall wrong when you say, "Oh, I can confirm this 100%," when the game is still in development. Now, for another one, now the other argument is that he says the same type of thing. Square, square, square argument. This is very much the main system of each and every fighting game. Because are do you suppose because the light attack button argument, as I call it, like it's the main mechanic for not only extending the combo but also increasing the damage output. Like, yes, his argument is okay, I admit. But people who haven't played fighting games, yes, they do start off by doing the same thing as he says. But that does not mean that his argument is correct. He says simple-minded players, not beginners, simple-minded players. Because as someone who played a Roblox game, Demonfall, I started pressing M1 all the time. Yes, I admit, I was a beginner back then, and I know how to combo. This is a normal development for like the players. And here he says like, oh, other players are pressing square slash X slash Nintendo X and M1. Like that's the same. That is the main system within each and every fighting game. Same thing. Like if I'm gonna like critique in Devil May Cry and say, oh, Devil May Cry only, like the simple-minded players are pressing triangle, 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 such. Like this game is centered around comboing and performing stylishly. What do these two games have in common? Combo. Like that's that is that is a simple mechanic with each and every fighting game. Combos. That's why the square argument, although some of them are sort of correct, is pretty much weak. And now let's go on to the next sesh. He says that every character should be put in, like every roster should be put into the game. I can agree with that, but that would take a than longer development than normal. That is why that is why companies start off with the main rosters, then they slowly put rosters small steps at a time until the roster is full. Like that's how the game that's how companies do. They don't lay out all the characters at the same time. Like the roster of Dragon Ball is big, and you cannot just fit all of them simultaneously because otherwise the workers have to overwork and be exhausted too much to even continue. Now I don't know he if he if Paragon doesn't remember the the Father of Goku movie, but I don't. But I can actually understand where he says, "Oh, Fasha made Bardock snap and such." No, it wasn't Fasha that made Bardock snap. Snap. It was Tora, or in Japanese, Toma. If you guys don't know, he is the sub leader of Bardock's crew or squad. Sorry. And this is where we got his Bardock Z's iconic red headband from. Because he Bardock's squad wasn't attacked by the Frieza squad. They were attacked by the Doria's elite. And a quick trivia before I continue: I just wrote Zarbon's squad right before I realized it was the Dorias. I just mixed the Dorias name with Zarbon's name. So yeah, it wasn't Bardock's squad didn't face against Frieza. They faced against the Dorias men. Before Dodoria absolutely destroys Bardock, and Bardock comes back to Planet Vegeta wounded, yada yada yada. Planet Vegeta's destruction, and the story continues. And I agree. And here's one thing that I agree with a lot of people. If you haven't played the game, you cannot criticize it normally, because if Paragon didn't play Sparking Zero, he cannot criticize it. He can criticize it, but he cannot say that his criticisms are valid. Anyway, this is, like I said before, that do not harass, dogs, or even threaten Paragon in this video, because this video is meant for entertainment purposes only. Remember that this video is meant for fun, and of course, for educational purpose only. And I hope you guys having an awesome sorry. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you all next time.